So Alabama started its 2018 season by winning its 5th national championship under Nick Saban, but if you were to open a media guide right now, it would look quite different, with 9 assistant coaches either being moved or replaced. So what changed? Alright, I'm going to explain, and we'll start with the offense. Brian Dable leaves Alabama after 1 season as offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. Replacing him at OC, Mike Locksley, who served as co-offensive coordinator and wide receivers coach last season for the Tide.
As of now, Mike Locksley won't handle quarterback coaching duties like his predecessor did. That job will now be handled by Dan Enos, who was all set to join Jim Harbaugh at Michigan before Nick Saban did the old swiperoo. Enos, who has a long history with Saban, will also serve as an associate head coach.
So now who takes over for Locksley coaching the wide receivers? That would be Josh Gaddis, who comes to the Crimson Tide after a very successful stint at Penn State. He will also serve as co-offensive coordinator. Longtime running backs coach Burton Burns will step down after 11 seasons to take on an administrative role. Replacing him will be another longtime Saban assistant, Joe PANNUNZIO, who spent last season coaching tight ends and special teams. So now who steps in to fill that role of coaching the tight ends and special teams? Enter Jeff Banks. He joins Alabama after coaching those same positions at Texas A&M for the last 5 seasons. So let's put this thing in perspective. Just one position on the entire offensive coaching staff remains unchanged. Brent Key will continue to coach the offensive line, providing some much-needed stability up front. So you think things might be a little bit more stable on the defensive side of the coaching staff? Think again. Last year's defensive coordinator and inside linebackers coach Jeremy Pruitt has left the nest to become a head coach at rival Tennessee. Getting the nod to take over as DC is TOSH LUPOI, a fierce recruiter who has risen the ranks quickly in Tuscaloosa. LUPOI will also continue to coach outside linebackers for the Tide. So then who takes over for Pruitt coaching inside linebackers? Meet Pete Golding, who built one of the best defenses in college football at UT San Antonio last season. Golding will also serve as the co-defensive coordinator. Then up front, defensive line coach Karl Dunbar moves on to the NFL, so Alabama replaces him with one of the top defensive line coaches in the country, Miami's Craig KULIGOWSKI, but you could just call him Coach Cool. In the secondary, Derek Ansley also departs for the NFL. Replacing him will be Carl Scott, who spent the last 2 seasons transforming the Texas Tech secondary into a ball-hawking turnover machine. All right, count them up. That's 9 assistant coaches being replaced or removed under one head coach, i.e. Nick Saban, who has proven to us that change doesn't interfere with his winning ways.